What's going on, guys? TC Shadowkiller here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Transformers The Last Knight Voyager class Hound, but this is my custom painted version. I know this will be the first custom review, I believe. I will have to check in on that, but yeah, here we are, and there he is. And normally I would say let's take a look at the packaging, but I don't have a packaging for this guy anymore, so let's just get right down into the details. I know there's a little bit of sloppy paint here and there, but I did try my best. I got a Autobot symbol there I just planted there, and tried to get the headlights, the grill there. I tried to get all the camo stuff back to where it would be. Tried to do the rims, but I know that didn't do good at all. But apart from that, I think the general look of him looks better. And I will say, in robot mode, he does look significantly better on my shelf and just in my displays with my other figures. So here you have Hound. There is the top, there is the bottom. You'll see a little sneak peek at there, and he rolls as rolling things should. They're ready for rolling. So let's just get some size comparisons out of the way. Here he is with the deluxe class Last Knight crosshairs, so you can see just how he scales up there with Hound. So there you have that. Here he is with the deluxe class Barricade. So you can see how he looks compared to Barricade. Sorry if you hear the storm outside. So there you have that. Here he is with my custom painted The Last Knight Drift, but he's not finished yet. I just got the black coat on him right now. So there you have that. And I haven't finished his robot mode either. I might have to do a rework, because yeah, that doesn't really look as good as I originally thought. So there you have that. Here he is with my custom deluxe class Berserker. So you can see just how he scales up with Berserker. And here he is with Voyager Prime. See how that works. Here he is with Voyager Megatron. So there you have that. And here he is with Voyager Nitro Zeus. Thing is not wanting to line up properly. Anyway, there he is with Voyager Nitro. Alright, and we'll take a look at his accessories, the custom accessories. But here he is with, well, all his weapons. So you do have the he does come with two big cannons, or shotguns, or wherever you want to call them. And I just added a lot of blue some gold, some orange there for the muzzles. I'm trying to get all the little details. That way it just wasn't going to look like gray. And here's the little ones. So there you have that. Oh, dropped it. And he does come with 2 of these. Same paint. Same color scheme. And here is the thing that holds them all together. So to put all this back together, you take one of each, and this peg, or this post, will port right into here, but this is this side, and this is this one. So you just take it, plug it in, and there you have that. Same thing with these ones. Take it, plug it in, just like so. And then you take this, plug it into the bottom post right there. Take that, wiggle that on, and there you have all of his weapons. And you can store them. There are several posts. You can plug it here, 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 or ports, I mean, but the main one is preferably on the back right here. And there you have Hound with his turret thing that can swivel left, right, up, down, so he can shoot any Decepticon that comes his way. But I think that's pretty much it for the vehicle mode. So let's get down to transformation. And if any of you have this figure, you know how this figure goes. One thing I did miss out on was the Age of Extinction Hound, which I wanted. But I am looking into that Weijing Age of Extinction Hound. That thing looks amazing. But let's get down to transformation. So first thing you want to do is you want to come to these top panels. And you want to untab them. You see there is a slot right there that hang on, where is it? Okay, that tab right there will slide right underneath that wedge on the same thing on the other side, so there and there. And then you want to split this section just like so. Then you want to bring this whole panel out after you flip this down, because you want to get these missiles out of the way. Then you want to bring this wheel, pull that down, and then lift it up just like so. Get that out of the way. Second verse, same as the first. Pull this down, lift that up, get out of the way. Pull this whole side arm assembly out, bring it out. Then you want to come in here. You can lift this panel up, bring these up against that panel just like so, and they will kind of thoop into place whenever you get them at that right angle. Unfortunately, my copy, it is kind of loose, especially the one on the left, as you can see. But we'll continue with the arm. So you want to straighten out the arm. You want to take this missile pod and rotate it around just like so. You want to collapse this panel up against the body. You want to rotate his arm down at the shoulder. You can bring out his hand from the inner arm, and then this panel will just close up against his arm like so, and then you can put the wrist right against his arm like that, and there you got an arm all done. Second verse, same as the first. straighten his arm out, rotate this panel a full 180, bring this panel up, rotate his arm down by the shoulder, bring his hand out, collapse this up against the arm, and there you got his arms all done. Now what you want to do is you want to take this whole assembly here and compress it, just like so, and that will bring out his head. And then you want to come down here to the front of the truck, and then you want to split it, just like so. Then you want to take this whole piece right here, you want to untab it, bring it up, and then bring this panel up against it, just like so. Then you want to take the tire, you want to rotate this whole section down, rotate the tire out, and this will thump into place up against this. Then you want to take the tire and rotate it. You want to get your finger in this little seam here on the tire and fold that out facing forward, and that will be his foot. And then you want to take this panel right here, bring that out, and that will collapse up against his leg. And then you can take this panel, this whole back section here, and you can come on, there we go. There you got a leg, all done. Second verse, same as the first. You want to bring this panel out, bring it up, bring this panel up, bring the tire assembly down, bring the tire out, bring this the rest of the way down, just like so. Come in here on the seam of the tire, unfold it, bring out the foot, bring this panel down and collapse it against the leg, and then compress everything back against the leg. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen, there you have the Last Night Hound in his robot mode. And I absolutely love how this dude came out. So we'll get a closer look at the details. I know I messed up on the eyes, but I did try to get that blue light in there. And on top of his head, there is a Autobot symbol. I tried to paint his helmet as much as I could. Get some yellow and gold, brown. Try to keep the camo military aspect of it. Gave him a beard. I painted these little red lights. I didn't finish the missile pods, but I did paint the ammo for all of his miniguns on his forearms. I did paint those inner mechanical details orange. I did paint his little brass knuckles there, some smoke grenade, his frag grenades, some pouches here on his belt, smoke, a frag grenade, all this detailing here, all down the leg. Yeah, man, I think he looks really good. I love how he turned out. Also painted these bullets here, these grenades here on his chest. And yes, and there you have Hound. And you can give him his weaponry. You can give him the whole thing. That way he can go kabloom. But his arm is a little too loose to hold this whole majority up. So what I like to do is I like to take the big portion of it whenever I'm not using them, and I just put him on his back. That way he's stored all of his weapons. I want to get that Dr. Wu upgrade kit for him for the trailer and the Gatling gun, but I don't know. But there you have that. He can also hold the weapons individually, obviously. You just take one of the little ones, you can plug those into his hands. So there you have that. My copy does have a little too loose legs than I would like. And you can take the bigger cannon and plug that into his hand also. And that way you can go blast any Decepticon that comes in his way. And there are also ports here you can store, here you can store, just like so. Let's see. Come on. Let go, man. Come on. Let go of your weapon. Let go of your weapon. There we go. Alright. And you can plug them each into the back if you wish. I don't know about that because that's mainly just a screw hole cover. But yeah, there is Hound in his robot mode. So we will get down to the articulation. And articulation wise, his head is on a ball joint, so he can look up not that far. He can look down pretty far. You can also use that transformation hinge if you wish. You do left, right, but it blocks because of his beard. Shoulders can go forward about that far. Backward about that far. If you want to move this out of the way, you can get a full 360. Shoulders can go out. You got a little bicep rotation there. You do have a hindered bend at the elbow, but if you move the missile pods out to the side, you can get that double jointed elbow there. You do get a waist swivel, no ab crunch. Legs can go forward about that far, backward about that far, outward about that far. You do get a nice a little less than 90 there at the knee. You do have ankle rotation and an ankle tilt. But if you wanted to have more leg room, you can lift up the crotch plate and he can kick pretty far out. So there you have his articulation. Oh, and his hand is on a little mushroom peg here, so you can get some wrist swivels. Forgot to mention that. And now, let's get him off to the side for some comparisons. So now for comparison, here he is with the Last Night Deluxe Class crosshairs. So you can see how he scales up with crosshairs. Here he is with my custom Last Night Deluxe Class Drift. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do a reblack on Drift here and try and do better than that, because that looks awful. But there you have him with Drift. Here he is with my Deluxe Last Night Barricade. So there you have him with Barricade. Here he is with my custom Berserker. Oh, come on now, dude. There we go. get you all straightened up. That way I can actually give you a proper size comparison. There we are. There he is with Berserker. Here he is with my custom last night Voyager Optimus Prime, which I painted to look like Nemesis Prime. So there you have that. Here he is with my custom Nitro Zeus. And as you can see, he's a little shorter than Nitro Zeus. So there you have that. And for the final comparison, here he is with my Voyager last night Megatron. So there you have that. But that's basically gonna have to wrap up this video. Yeah, I like the way he turned out. He looks better than he did on my shelf before I painted him. I really am happy that he turned out better than I actually anticipated. But even going for the weapons too, man, I'm really happy how they turned out. They don't look bland anymore. That was my whole point with painting this and getting him to try and look better. But I like it, man. I really do like it, and I hope you guys too. I hope you guys do too. And depending on how this video goes, I will keep going with customs. And as you've seen within the size comparison, this is better than the ones that I have made. Like I said, for the drift, I'm going to restart on him basically, and same thing goes for Nitro Zeus. I really need to fix him up, but yeah, I think that's gonna have to wrap this video up. So if you guys like this video, please like this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more, and if you guys want to give me feedback of what you guys think about this figure, do so to leave a comment. Tell me what you like about it, tell me what you dislike about it, what you feel like I could have improved on. I do pay attention to the comments, and I do look forward to seeing your guys' opinions and seeing what you guys would like me to review and stuff like that. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So there is the Transformers The Last Night Voyager class Hound, my custom, and yeah, I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Bye.